What's going on, guys? It's Rengar PhD here, back with another video. Once again, we are on the climb as usual, and I believe after this game I am Plat 2, about 85 LP. So we're getting real close to Emerald. We're playing well. Again, feel free to check out the op.gg if you want to see all the stats and the updated win rates and all that. But we're about 75% on Rengar. Stats are nice. The KDAs are good, all of that. But yeah, so we're here. We're playing with a duo today. One of my buddies, he's playing Orianna. And if there are any other Rengar players or people picking up Rengar watching this video, you know that Orianna is a dream teammate to have as Rengar. Pretty much one of the best things you can do is Orianna can just put the ball on Rengar, and then Rengar just jumps into all 5 people with no care in the world. Orianna presses ult. If Rengar has, you know, Hydra, he's doing AoE damage on his whole combo as well. And you can legitimately just wipe big groups of people with just that combo, so it's fantastic. And this doesn't just go for Rengar, it goes for almost any engaged champion, really. Orianna is a very engage-friendly support, and he gets the first blood there, well done. So Orianna does a good amount of damage too, but she also has supportive properties that are just great for Rengar and great for engages in general. So yeah, we're starting bot. We got our ward down already. We are against a Warwick, which can be kind of finicky to invade. Usually if his E is down when you jump on him, you can win. But he also gets that increased healing, so kind of difficult to evade, but we're doing it anyways. As usual, he's not here yet. I find this happening to myself a lot. It's kind of a hard thing of like, do I start taking this or do I wait? Usually I wait. And if it's a champion that is kind of hard to kill, like this Warwick, he has more health than me here. What I actually like to do is just take the red buff. And then try to fight him. Makes the fight a whole lot easier. He did have his E. So that fight wasn't perfect. But I stole the red. Now I'm gonna go for the Krug steal. Kale's missing from top lane, so I assume she's moving to me right now, so I'm just gonna try to take the Krugs. And I think I could have played that better. I think there was a world there where I kill Kale. But you know what? We stole 2 full camps from Warwick. It still puts us very ahead. And now if he doesn't clear properly... Oh, excuse me. We're going to build an even bigger lead here, so... We're just going to go back to clearing. The whole top side is up. The scuttle's up. And I'm starting actually at the scuttle. Just seeing if it's up. It is. If I was Warwick, I would have went down and taken the scuttle. And then I would have went to my bot side. And he could have easily double scuttled here with my death. But he made a mistake here, so now I get the scuttle and I get to clear my camps. So it really worked out decent for me, even though I died. My bot lane has died 3 times already. And we're gonna rotate to this mid play here. We're gonna flash and barely get enough range to get on Syndra there. And my mid laner picks up the kill. Syndra has TP, so now we just have to shove the wave. Which we successfully do. Both pretty low and Warwick's still healthy, so But yeah, Warwick decided to chase down Orianna instead of clearing his camps. So his weird decision with the scuttles combined with his decision to go mid, he's only at 20 CS right now, as you just saw from the tab. And even with dying, I'm at 31, so this guy is in deep trouble here. Now we get our Dirk. We have a losing bot so far, and they have a fed Jinx. I believe I saw 4 kills already. But we got 2 kills on our mid laner, and our comp is still good for the most part. I don't honestly like playing with Ziggs ADC much. I feel like he's kind of useless. Unless you have a hyper carry somewhere else. But our team does have good engage here. And then we have good counter engage with Renata ult. There's another kill for bot. So yeah, bot's kind of just feeding so far. But I just hit 6 and they're at the tower, so this gives me an opportunity to go gank here. Gonna press ult before the bush, so wards don't pick me up. And I'm gonna go for Jinx first, of course. She got her trap on me, but it doesn't really matter. Jump on Lux to dodge the Warwick Fear and jump back to the minion wave. Plus the Renata shield, so that is a textbook escape on Rengar there. That's one of those things where understanding Rengar's kit is one thing, but then just knowing how to be creative with how you play him. That's what honestly really separates a Rengar one trick from a casual Rengar player is just the skill ceiling of the things you can pull off. So now I see that Warwick's red is up again, and he also just took the dragon, so I know that I can take at least his red here, maybe even more. But I'm gonna start with the red. We see Kale's missing again, but I'm pretty sure she reset. But just to be sure, I'm not going to get greedy and go for the Krugs. Instead, I'm just going to head down here, grab the scuttle, and maybe look towards a Grub's play since Camille's getting pushed. Wave state's neutral in mid. In fact, Ori's even more pushed with a bit more prio. Warwick is indeed here, but I have mid prio. And Orianna chunks his health, so now we're able to continue to play Grubs. And Warwick gets greedy. He walks back in range and doesn't anticipate the Camille roam, even though she had full prio and Kale wasn't there. And that's what happens. So we get the full Grubs. So he got first dragon. Which is understandable, since he has a Jinx that's 5 or 6-0 at this point. But I'm able to take his red for it, get the scuttle and get the Grubs. Our mid laner just died, but Syndra looks like she's low. So I can just burst her down before she has a chance to hit E on me. If she even had it up. After a fight, I would hope that she doesn't. Then we're going to push the wave for our mid here. I'm even going to take a plate because I'm snowballing. Normally it can be frowned upon to take that plate there, but in this case I'm snowballing and I'm a very important member here. So now my ult's not up, but I'm gonna walk bot. That ward just expired actually right as I walked up. So I have a chance to do this. And sadly Jinx killed herself in the tower. Renata gets the kill. I prioritized the Jinx due to her being 5-1. I could have easily killed the Lux here if I knew Jinx was just gonna die. Excuse me, I'm yawning like crazy today. But we get full Umbral. Now we're back on the map. We're in a good spot. We're 2-1 with a full item. We're CSing pretty well. And now I do have my ult, and I see Warwick trying to make this play. He just dies to Camille. I'm at a loss for why Warwick would just walk up to Camille like that when she's 4-1 and has Sheen. Like, I don't know why he doesn't think he'll get one shot there. But he was very wrong, and he pays the price. And then Kayle, of course, was walking up under the tower with him, so we just get to pick up the free kill on Kayle. Get another Bone Tooth stack. Bot lane's dead again, but at this point it doesn't really matter. The reason for that being that Rengar erases Jinx. So as long as I get really strong and can erase Jinx from the game, then it doesn't matter. Somehow Camille messed that up. Stop chasing Camille. Camille is not stopping. So now Jinx picks up the kill on one of our most fed members. So once again we have a Jinx problem, but we already knew that. I'm gonna do the dragon here. Syndra can't walk up. Orianna has full mid pro, and we have Renata. And Ziggs is also back now too. And I don't want to force that. There's definitely a Warwick there too. An enemy has been slain. Never mind. Warwick is fighting our Camille. Hindsight 2020, we probably could have forced the fight there, but also it's really not worth it. If that fight goes bad and Jinx kills me too, I mean, yeah, that would be very bad. Because I need a snowball here for us to win this game. So now we're working on our Hydra. And I've got the Tiamat now, so any combo with Ori would probably be really fat. Speaking of Ori, she's being 3-manned. I'm thinking I can get 4 stacks here and run mid, and if Orianna ults, we can kill all these squishies. Fuck it, let's see what happens. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was fat. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what I'm talking about with Rengar and Orianna. That was freaking sick. We get a whole mid turret off of that too. Still don't know where Warwick is, and I'm pretty low. But I do see some open Krugs, and I don't see a reason why he would be here. So we'll take those for free, and then go back. Got enough for a Hydra now. Start working on Armor Pen. We could potentially go Mortal Reminder here. It's good against Warwick. But the Warwick is also very out of the game, so I don't fully see the need to build against that guy. So I just want to build enough damage to one-shot him. He can't heal if he's dead. So now we see Syndra pushed up top and she doesn't have a tier 1 turret. So I can just get behind her here. And she's a squishy and I'm 4-1 with 2 items, so that happened. I see their strongest members mid, so I'm free to hit this turret. Rengar is an excellent split pusher. You should always hit turrets when you get the chance. So that's what we're gonna do. See how fast I'm taking this turret. Lethality burns turrets. And we're gonna take one more wave. Syndra is walking up to me near a bush. I'm just gonna root, go back to the bush. She used E already and she's dead. She also wasted ult. I have no idea what that Syndra is doing, by the way. We get our last Whisper now, so that combined with our lethality, we're basically doing true damage to all these squishies. I want to try to run bot here using home guards and catch up to Kayle. Damn, that Kale's pretty fucking quick though. Yeah, we're not gonna get her before she reaches tier 1. That's okay. A wasted ult, but not a bad try. We got Dragon coming up. So we just gotta regroup for that. Clear our camps beforehand. And this looks kind of precarious. I'm actually able to flash and bring Warwick with me out of the fight. And we get the root on him after his flash. I mean, this Warwick is just getting absolutely diffed. And then a good Renata ult for sure to stop them from walking up. But yeah, I was able to flash in time to bring Warwick with me on his Q. So it took their front line completely away from the back line. So Renata's ult was able to hit all of them, including Jinx, most importantly. And then my team was just able to finish that up. So well executed right there. And then of course we get Warwick on the chase with the Empowered E. Pick ourselves up another tier 1 turret. And now we have 3 full items at 19 minutes in the game. We are 7-1 and we are insanely fed. We also have a top laner that is ahead and a mid laner that is ahead. So despite our bot lane being pretty trash this game, it is not going to matter, hopefully. Barring anything dramatic happening this game. Should be able to wrap this one up. I see Warwick's red is spawning again, and I want to invade because we are very strong, so I'm going to walk in here. The reason I'm standing here is that I don't want him to see the mark on his head from my ult before I get to walk around and check what's going on. So I see Lux here, Lux leaves, and I see Jinx walk up. That is the prio target. I'm going to cleanse the suppression, good ult from Renata to get him off me, and we're going to walk away. And now we can greedily take the red buff. Even though we're low, we're really strong, and I just believe in my ability to outplay Warwick, especially this one. Syndra comes out of the bush to get me, but I survive, and Camille finishes her off. Now I'm pretty low, but we see Warwick mid, and my team is in between me and him, so I'm not afraid to get jumped here. Now we get a whole BF sword, so we're 8-1, we're over 9 CS a minute. This is all you can ask for right here. We have Orianna on our team as well to give us a little extra tankiness and burst potential. They have the Fed bot lane, but sadly there is nothing a Jinx can do against a Fed Rengar, especially a Fed Rengar that has 2 other strong teammates as well. So I consider this game over at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if they forfeit soon. We have 4 stacks on our ult, so we're just going to run into the jungle and see what happens. And poor little Syndra walks right up to us. No time to react. I think this Syndra might be tilted. Either that or this game probably tilted her. We're going to take more camps, and with that, the enemy has FF'd. Hopefully you guys learned something from that. GG's.